doctor.
Show them how much you love them with Bob Martin.
I have no idea where the phrase "it's raining cats and dogs" comes from, but I do know that pets have become an inextricable part of our lives and our families, and their health and well-being is a major concern. Unlike you and I, though, who are responsible for our own health, they're looking to us for their health, which is why for the next few weeks we're going to be looking at how to keep your pet hairy, happy and healthy. And the person responsible for that is our very new in-house vet, Dr Laurien Bean. Laurien, if I were to come to you for a general checkup, or rather if you were to come to me, I'd have a specific approach, an annual checkup. What is your approach when an owner brings their dog or cat to you for an annual examination?
The annual examination, obviously we try and see them once a year. It's a time for us to have a good look at the animal from head to toe, and just gives us a good chance to assess them and check how they're doing. I'll give you a bit of a demonstration.
Yeah, do that.
It's usually quite in-depth, so I'm just going to give basics. This is our precious timber that we're going to be looking at today. Basically, we'd always have a look at the mouth. You want to check out those gums, check out those teeth. His are looking fantastic, by the way. Nose, you look for your typical discharges, areas of concern. Eyes, owners usually notice if there's a problem, so they tend to bring an animal to you if that's a concern. Ears we often have problems with. It's not uncommon to get ear infections in dogs, especially those with their floppy ears, and dogs that suffer with skin allergies often have ear problems. So it's a great idea to have a look inside both of the ears and just see what's going on there. Okay. After the head, we like to feel the whole body, feel for lumps, bumps, anything that might be looking different on one side to the other. Also a great time to examine the coat, examine the skin, and we'll examine all the way through basically genitalia, tail, the works.
It's obviously a very good time for owners to come to their vets and sort of ask the questions they should be asking. So what questions should those be? You know, and I imagine nutrition's one of them.
No, nutrition's definitely one. Look, it's a great time to write down a list, bring it with you, all those questions you never have a chance to ask, like what food should my dog be on? Should I be adding anything to the food, such as a supplement? How often should I bath my dog? Should I be giving my dog dewormers? Questions that when the animal's sick we usually don't have a chance to cover. And it's also a great chance just to form a relationship with your vet. Yeah. If you have a relationship, you're far more likely to trust them when something does go wrong.
That's right.
And you need their advice.
To trust them with your special member of the family.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the most important aspects of your pet's health is nutrition. So that's where we're going to start our journey into keeping your four-legged family member as healthy as you are.
Dogs have complex nutritional needs that change as they progress through life. With over 120 years of experience when it comes to pet health, Bob Martin is at the forefront of pet nutrition.
Choosing a perfect dog food, 3 things you need to look at. Firstly, you want it to be scientifically balanced, meaning that it's been examined, all the ingredients going into it are proportionally done, so that you know that the animal is receiving all the relative food groups, together with having a multivitamin, minerals, all of that included, so that you know that if you give your dog just that food every day of its life, it is receiving what it needs. Secondly, you need to consider the size of the animal that you're buying the food for. Naturally, a big dog's requirements are going to be different to a small dog's requirements. And then thirdly, the age. Puppies are actively growing, so they need much higher energy levels than your adult dogs. And likewise, your older dogs that are more senior don't need as much energy requirements, but do need more supportive care in other areas. Supplementation, there are 2 types that you can consider. We get our general supplements, which is your multivitamin, multi-mineral combination. Those we use on an everyday basis, or for animals if you want to just boost them, say they've gone through a period of illness, or they're breeding or lactating, and you just feel you want to give them that something extra.
Most pet owners never take the time to explore their dogs' mouths. 80% of dogs have infected gums, loose teeth or rotting tooth sockets.
Oral hygiene for dogs is really important. We find over a period of time you get a large accumulation of plaque on the teeth, and with this comes bacteria, and those bacteria can actually get into the bloodstream under the gums and then affect different organs. And because of that, you really want to control the bacterial buildup in their mouths just to give them a longer lifespan. You can do the good old-fashioned route of brushing the teeth, but it is tricky and it's time-consuming, and very few dogs will allow it. These days we've got new products on the market, such as dental chews, which is a product that you can give the dog to chew, and while doing that it actually scrapes off the plaque and also has a bactericidal effect, so it kills bacteria in the mouth and it helps to freshen their breath. And we find that they're more palatable, so the dogs like to eat them and they see them as a treat, so it's a nice thing to give your dog on a daily basis.
Bob Martin has 4 iPads to give away. Buy any Bob Martin healthcare product and SMS Bob Martin, your name and the last 4 digits of the barcode to 34517.
Show them how much you love them with Bob Martin.
I want to live the best life.